EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined. As always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Blue Hens offense takes the field. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But, Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Delaware. They grab the early lead.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. looking to throw. It's Dickens. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying.
Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Loses 3. 3rd down coming up.
Here they come facing 3rd and long from the...
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toppers.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it. TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. The play action fake. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
The give from the gun. And he aligned by this giant defensive tackle. Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Dropping back, it's Dickens. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Leaves it with the running back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. This freshman behind center has certainly lived up to billing so far. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Blue Hens in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Dickens. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll move the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. A wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Okay, ready? Moves.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Western Kentucky Hilltoppers will take over 1st and 10.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Dickens. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Got it in the middle, it's Riles. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going for it all. Makes the grab down the left side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Dickens. Looking for a big gain. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure all earlier sack. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Got it in the middle, it's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. On the move, it's Rodgers. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it out.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there. To this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hubs it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Hilltoppers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
He breaks a tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Now adjusting, trying to escape and get it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. And that first defender was just... At him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Dickens. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the
Got to move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Across the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Trying to surge it in. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly.
Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Tyree. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Delaware. They move on top here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Coming out with it, it's Washington. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward.
He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The quick out. Touchdown, WKU. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, the blue hen offense going to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. To the air, it's Dickens. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it, but that thing was spinning and sputtering by the time it found its way into the right corner. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. They'll start this drive going to the air. Turns it loose deep. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. It's complete on the right side. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10.
Cricket.
They'll run play action. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5. And now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw. It's Dickens. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires into traffic, intercepted.